my friends, and welcome to the Weekly Roundup, where we discuss just a fraction of the insanity that takes place in the world each week. Our top story today, Matt Walsh has gone viral for this heartfelt message to trans TikTok star Dylan Mulvaney.
Dylan, if that is the most attractive you will ever look, then I don't even want to imagine what you'll look like when you're at your ugliest. You are weird and artificial. You are manufactured and lifeless. You are unearthly and eerie. You are like some kind of human deep fake. That's what you are.
Of course, many conservative pundits have voiced their opinion on the nearly 2-minute rant and have come to the conclusion that Matt Walsh was much too harsh in his approach.
He was just being mean.
Yeah, Matt Walsh is being mean. A little too harsh.
And I gotta say, I fully agree with them. I mean, sure, the guy is a 26-year-old predator who dresses up as a preteen girl and targets children in TikTok videos about how to grow into your hormone-induced mutant nipples or how to tuck back your prepubescent genitalia to fit into a skimpy little bathing suit. But to quote Sun Tzu in The Art of War, know thy enemy and know thyself. And when thy enemy attacks, don't be a meanie. All I'm saying is that a lot of you haven't held your baby girl at night while fantasizing about what you would do to the motherfucker who persuaded her to mutilate even one of her baby toes. And it shows. Speaking of conservatives who have forgotten what exactly it is they're conserving, the right has once again allowed the left to appoint them their newest hero. And this week, it's a famous YouTuber in woman face by the name of Jeffree Star.
I'm not into all the other bullshit. I think
What other bullshit?
the they and them.
Yeah.
And all that extra shit that we added during the pandemic because everyone was so bored on their fucking houses. They just started to make up more shit and more shit.
More stuff.
Yeah. That's where the conservatives like me because I'm just real.
Yeah, you do have a conservative
you're not
vibe to
they
you.
and them. You're trans, you're male or you're female.
Riveting. You see, the left has a leg up in the culture war for a very specific reason. It's because they're the party of mental illness. And mental illness is typically bred from a lifetime of abuse and manipulation. They're using a very simple sales technique here called the door in the face technique. This is similar to the foot in the door technique, but it's not quite the same. With this strategy, the persuader attempts to convince the respondent to comply by making a large request that the respondent will most likely turn down. A request like asking you to accept that people can identify as non-binary. The respondent is then more likely to agree to a second, more reasonable request, i.e. that men and women can identify as the opposite sex. So you can reasonably predict that in 10 years, the people applauding Mr. Star will be cheering on Pedo Pete for suggesting pedophilia is a sexual orientation, but bestiality might be a step too far. And that big request of accepting bestiality as a sexual orientation is already here, with news that Spain has allegedly legalized sex with animals. Of course, the Minister of Spain laughed off the allegations, claiming that it's completely ridiculous to suggest Spain is legalizing bestiality because it's been perfectly legal the whole time. ChatGPT is back in the news again after it was asked which jobs we could expect AI to replace in the future. The response was as expected, listing jobs such as data entry and processing, customer service, manufacturing and assembly line jobs, and transportation and telemarketing. But the most surprising job AI will replace, one that ChatGPT didn't catch, is the job of a woman. That's right, a sperm extraction machine has been invented for men who are too embarrassed to masturbate in hospitals. Geez, I mean, I heard healthcare workers are a randy bunch, but if you're too embarrassed, can't you just wait till the end of your shift? The Damar Hamlin saga continues. That's right, I'm not letting it go. The Bills football player was interviewed by Good Morning America last week and had this to say about his injury.
You're 24, peak physical condition, can run circles around me right now. How did doctor describe what happened to you?
That's something I want to stay away from.
Wow. If he could have just dodged the tackle on the field like he dodged that question, he could have avoided this whole mess altogether. I'm just kidding. The most important thing here is that he's okay and he escaped death. Which is more than I can say for this next poor schmuck. Death of shot Clinton aide with Epstein ties found tied to a tree, ruled suicide, despite no gun at the scene. Honestly, it's like they're trolling at this point. The mysterious death of an aide of President Bill Clinton with ties to Jeffrey Epstein has been officially ruled a suicide, despite there being no sign of a weapon near the body. Mysterious death? Listen, the only thing I find mysterious at this point is the fact that anyone would apply for a job with these people. And now for some news out of the forgotten land of Canada. Justin Trudeau spoke at a town hall this week where he discussed the 3 pillars of liberal logic. 1, reduce pressure by adding pressure.
There are a lot of pressures on our system. Increasing the immigration levels, interestingly, will take some of the pressure off of the system.
2, discourage through encouragement.
Over the past years, we've had a higher number of people coming in through Roxham Road in Quebec. We have to be really present to make sure that we're supporting people as they come through while discouraging them from doing that at the same time.
And 3, destroy through creation.
What we are doing is moving forward in a significant way on what the science tells us are the best ways to support people struggling with addictions. First of all, safe consumption sites, so people who are addicted can get clean drug supplies.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? If you vote for me, I will eliminate gambling by building more casinos. I will reduce obesity by erecting Krispy Kremes on every corner. And I will slash crime by making it easier for criminals to access weapons. You know, it's frustrating for them when they can't access weapons, and that leads to crime. You've been there with your house keys and whatnot. Anyways, I will save your money by spending it, and I will save your marriage by telling your wives to calm the down.
Canada is so wild right now.
Alright guys, that's it for me today. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out some of these other videos from my channel. Also, as you guys are probably aware, YouTube is not the biggest fan of the content I'm producing here, so if you want to support me and this channel, the best way would be to subscribe to my Patreon. There's a lot of bonus content on there, and now that I've got a better routine down with my daughter, I will be back to producing 2 long format videos every month. We have a lot of fun on there. We do polls and we vote on topics, and it's a lot more of like a intimate, casual vibe, if that's something you guys are into. All right, I love you all so much, and I will see you next Friday for the next weekly roundup. Bye!